Alrighty, everybody. Your favorite back again here. Matt on here. Matt on Talk Show. Let me adjust the mic here angle here. Woo, a little loud there. Let me adjust the volumes here. Alright, so we're back here again here. It is the 8th Rumble Live from the Matt on Talk Show. I'm so glad to be back. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, by the way. It's Thanksgiving morning, so I hope all of you are doing well on this Thanksgiving. And I'm happy to be with all of you here on our 8th live on Rumble this Thanksgiving morning. For all of you that are in here thanks to the YouTube, I will be going over to YouTube in a little while and doing a live a little bit after I get off here. So look forward to that, as I will be live on YouTube as well. So here we are, our 8th live on Rumble, Thanksgiving morning. We got a whole bunch of people in the chat here. Shout out there. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? Mark, what's going on? Brianna, hello. Devin, happy Thanksgiving to you there, sir. All right. Everybody's gearing up. We got people here. Man, hey, why aren't you guys out there eating turkey yet? Oh, man. All right. Well, I guess it's a little early yet for some turkey, I guess. I don't know. It's it's only 8 a.m., so I guess it's probably a little early to start the festivities, I suppose. Everybody's probably want to get up, have their coffee. I had a cup here before I got on here, and I'll probably have another cup after I get off here before I get on to YouTube and do a live over there, seeing how everything is. Yeah. Let me adjust that there. I like that better, that look. All right. What's going on, Josh? Happy Thanksgiving there. What's going on, Sarah? All right, we got people in the chat there. We got 79 people in the chat here. Oh, we bumped up there. Now we're at 80. All right, so glad everybody's coming in here. It's Thanksgiving. I just wanted to drop by for a live. Got my background placement here. We got my Slim Jim container here. This is a WWE themed Slim Jim, part of my wrestling collection that I have. I don't remember what year this came out. I just got this, I don't know, a long time ago at a collector's. So, there it is. Usually I have some kind of wrestling figure or some sort as the background there. Let me adjust that a little bit there. There we go. Too much of a glare back there with the lighting here, you know. Sometimes it's look at that. There we go. Now we got a better adjustment. And of course, we got our different places that you can subscribe to us. We got Instagram. We got right here on Rumble, of course. Subscribe right here on Rumble. YouTube, X, TikTok. Yep, we're on there. So check us out on all those platforms. X, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. All right. All those platforms, all those social medias. Check it out. Check us out on there. We got all kinds of videos that are not found anywhere else at this time being, except a bunch of videos on TikTok. They're slowly making their way over to our other YouTube channels. So, yeah. I've been dabbling around in cooking, and those seem to be picking up some, I've been posting them here on the Rumble, videos of me cooking, and they're actually seeming to pick up more speed than any of my other videos, even more than these lives. So I thank everybody that is going in there and watching all of the different videos I've been posting. I'm staying, as I promised before in some of my other lives recently, I am going to keep up more with stuff now that a lot of the changes have been completed in my life and the transitions with the personal life. I did make, mention that, hey, I'm going to do more lives. Here we are. This is the 8th live. And I've been posting videos almost every day, or at least every other day, for the Rumble. And the TikTok cooking videos have been picking up a lot of audience. So, thanks, everybody. I mean, it's just a little side thing there of me just cooking, and I figured I'd use it for content on my TikTok, and then, I just transitioned it over to the other YouTube channels that we have, plus our Rumble page here. So thank you, everybody. And I thank everybody for the support on the cooking videos. Another thing that's getting some support through a couple videos and messages I had got here, let me get them off here, is my Matt on Talk Show One Matt Nation sneakers. Yep, I gotta love that here. Oh, gotta try to get around the lighting here. Man, the lighting don't like me here today. Oh, man. It doesn't want to let me show it. Here we go. No, not today. Not today, light. So, yeah, we got our One Matt Nation Matt on Talk Show sneakers. Thank you to YouTube and Google for this special gift that I had received a few weeks ago. Greatly appreciate it, guys. I love them. I've worn a couple times now. They actually match one of my outfits that actually match this outfit, so it worked out great getting these shoes to match that joggers outfit that I have. So greatly appreciate that. Matt on Talk Show, One Matt Nation sneakers. Love them, love them. So, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Macy's Day Parade should be on here very shortly here, whenever they're done yicker-yackering. And, you know, I just want to say a few thanks here on this live. You know, I like to thank my parents and my children. I'm grateful and thankful to have them in my life. You know, and a special, you know, I've had a lot of transitions with my personal life, as I had briefly mentioned here in some of our lives here on Rumble. My parents, you know, they were a avid part in helping me out through the summertime, and then, of course, you know, in the days that followed up to the move to the new homes, which is, I'm already here in the new home for about 2 months now, and they've been a great help, and I thank them for all of their contributions that they had made to my life in those times. Hey, I'm doing good, Bill. Thanks. Hey, thanks for watching the other lives as well. Bill states that he recalls my story. Thank you, Bill. Those of you that are watching live, you can see the live chat on the side of the screen, and I will do my best to reread some of the comments or any shout outs that I make here to everybody, because when the video gets archived and somebody watches it after the fact of it airing, the sidebar doesn't appear, so you can't see the live chats. The same thing happens over at YouTube, by the way. You'll do a live, you'll see the comments, I could read them, and other people could follow the comments as well. But when you do a playback of the show later on, like at night or something like that, if you missed it during the day, you're catching up later at night, whatever the story might be, you can't see the chat. So I'm going to do my best to try to narrate what's going on in the chat for everybody here, especially if you're brand new here to Rumble. You want to like this video, you want to subscribe, comment here in our chat if you're here now live with us. If not, comment down below. Go over to our other platforms, of course, after we're done here, and subscribe to our different other platforms that we got here. So, greatly appreciate the support. I'll be going over to YouTube in just a little bit after Rumble, so if you want to keep the Matt on Talk Show party going, jump on over to YouTube. We'll be over there. Back to what I was saying. I'm thankful for my parents and all that they've done. There's probably no amount of way I could ever repay for the support that I have received this summer from them. My children, I am thankful on this Thanksgiving 2024 for having my children in my life, and it's just a great joy, and I love both of them, Sophia and Matthew, very much. And I couldn't think what my life would be like without them involved in it, regardless of paths taken at this point in time. But being a parent is a great joy. I mean, I could tell you a whole bunch of cons, but I could also tell you a whole bunch of pros. So, you know, I was talking to a fellow coworker the other day, and had mentioned that if by weird miracle chance that I was ever presented the opportunity to be a father one more time, I think this next round of parenting would be phenomenal. Because I've had all this experience now that this is my life now at doing what I do with the kids. So nothing would change if I were to just add another one to the fray. But that's not going to happen at this time. So it is what it is. So yeah. uh, yeah, nothing there, by the way. I don't want anyone to read this the wrong way here, but I was just thinking back, like, hey, I could do this again. I think I could squeak this out one more time. But I don't know. That all depends. I don't know. But I am thankful for my parents and my kids for everything in their life. It's yeah, it's great. Barry, thanks for your support. Kim, no, no, I'm not. No, I'm not leading on anything there by that kid thing, and I am not seeing anybody like that. So, yeah, I wish, I wish. I mean, maybe I'll get to more of it later on here, Kimmy. Ed, yeah, I have no clue what I would name another kid if I were to have another kid. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to be talking about that, guys. You're putting me on the spot. You're making me blush here. Cut that out. I still got another live to do. It's Thanksgiving. I'm ready to fly out of my seat now because you guys make me uncomfortable with that. Cut that out. Mark. Uh. Well, I mean, for girls' names, um, when we were pregnant with my son Matthew, in case it was a girl, we were gonna go with Gisela Marie, I believe we were gonna go to. But another one I've learned to kind of like over the last several months, and I got a story behind that, by the way, is Trinity Maria. That's a another one that I kind of I'm actually favoring more than Gisela Marie. So because it's Gisela Marie, but the other one is Trinity Maria, paying homage to the Spanish roots and my Mexican heritage that I have part of. So yeah, that's it, Mark. Only those are the only two girl names I have. Maybe I'll get to that story. Maybe I'll get to that story. Someone try to remind me about that before we end the broadcast. Um, Chad, no, I don't. I don't know. I don't have any boy names in mind at this point. If that were the case, I got my boy Matthew. I love him very much. He's my boy. I mean, if I were to have another one, I'd hope it be a girl. So then I would biologically have one of each, which would be awesome. Dream come true, right, guys? Brian knows what I'm talking about. Brian, oh, man. Ah, I like that. Donald Trump, that emoji, those gifs. Yeah, I like that one. His thumb lights up. Good one. Uh, Two other people I want to say a very special thanks to on this Thanksgiving Day, 2024, on our 8th Rumble Live, is my friend Mike and Santia. They've done a great job, and I've coined them in my. Now, this is, of course, in my private life, so this is the first time I'm mentioning anything about this on the show, but I want to do a live shout out right here on my show uh, to Santia and Mike for holding me together in what I call my darkest period of time in my life this past summer. And I'm going to try to get through this without breaking down. But every time I think of you two, I always shed some kind of tears. And I'm under the belief the reason I do that is because that you two have meant so much to me, keeping me together in my darkest time in my life this past summer with all the transition, all the different change. And Mike Santia, thank you very much for all the support and all the comfort, and to be the only two in history to ever try to contain Matt on when nobody else ever could do that. But you guys were the secret glue, because you guys were considered, I gave you the titles, my advisors. You had the glue to keep me together. So on this Thanksgiving, I am thankful for all your guys' efforts keeping me together this past summer in my darkest period. And I am forever in debt to you two for keeping me together in the hardest times. You guys were there for me to talk to every time I needed someone. And it was just great that I'd have somebody to vent to, and it was kind of therapeutic. I know both of you are now able to finally go in your directions with the people that you are seeing / pursuing all this time. So devote all your time to that person. Don't worry about me. You guys got me through to the finish line. We made it. I made the move. Made the successful transition in the co-parenting world. So you guys held me together all that time, all the way up to the end of September, and of course a little bit into October. So thank you. That's all I can say is thank you for everything. Oh, thanks, Sean. Sean here says that was a very nice shout out to two people that you feel is very important to you. Yes. Mike and Santia meant a lot to me this summer, Sean. And I can't imagine what my life would be like if they weren't involved in it. If they didn't have the impact in my life that they did, I'd probably be in a worse off shape. I don't know. I'd probably be like in jail or something, or I might not even be alive. I don't know. But these two individuals in particular were the people that I could go to at a lot of the different times and just vent if I needed to, and they'd find ways to calm me down, and I greatly appreciate that. I could never repay them for all that they've done for me. Thank you, MJ. MJ states here that was very sweet of me to send a shout out to them. Yep, they've meant a lot to me. Lisa also backs up MJ with that. Yes, thanks, Lisa. Oh, that's very nice, Bill. Bill here states in the chat that, Matt, you have our support anytime you wish. Well, I thank you guys. I thank all of you and all the 99 people that are in the chat room. Yeah. Political talk going in the chat room. I'm watching Devin and Brianna here in the chat room, going back and forth there on talking about the picks that Donald Trump has made, his quick, swift picks that he's making for his cabinet, his administration coming up. January 2025. And a lot of support for Vivek Ramaswamy and RFK in here. Yeah, RFK Jr. Oh, this is going to be phenomenal. Chad says, hey, don't forget about Elon. Yep, Elon's coming along for the ride. What else do we want to talk about here? Yeah, we got the politics. Pretty much most of the news has been dominated by Donald Trump and his cabinet picks. And then, of course, there's some briefness on Russia and the whole Ukraine stuff, and that Russia's willing to do some peace talks once Trump gets in. But until then, it's game on with the war. In fact, Biden's trying to help out Ukraine with authorizing some attacks or something back. I don't know. Just stay out of it, Biden. Just enjoy your turkey today, Meng. Freaking guy. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, the story. Yeah, let me do that quick story here. So, back in the summertime, you know, and this happened maybe on like 3 different occasions, that I would have this dream that I'd be out and about. I'm not sure what happened here. And there's no mothers at all in this dream, so I'm not exactly sure where this individual came from. But the reason why I mentioned about to one of the people, Mark or whatever, or I forget who the heck mentioned that, Sean maybe, mentioned about girls' names, and I had mentioned Gisela Marie and Trinity Maria. So, Trinity, the reason I like Trinity Maria is because it actually is derived from a dream that I had earlier in the summer, where, again, I'm not sure, there's no mothers, no faces, nobody to go with who this kid might be, but I had a dream about a little girl. She had, I guess maybe a darkerish complexion, so maybe the mother was Spanish too or something. And she had long curly hair, and it was dark curly hair. And she, I don't know, this girl was always in a sundress. She had her ears pierced, and she was always holding a little brown teddy bear all the time. And she'd always be following me around, and Daddy, Daddy. And Maddie would be there too. I'm not sure where Soph was at the time, but she was probably somewhere around. Or maybe she was with her mother in the dream. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, these 2 kids, one for a fact that actually does exist, and the other is make-believe at an imaginary dream that I had. And her name was Trinity Maria. And it was my daughter, I guess. So, I don't know where it came from. All I know is I had a dream 3 different times, and it featured this girl that does not exist. And, there was a couple times that I'd find myself just at work randomly just having a random tear about an imaginary person that does not exist that I wish existed. But it is what it is, and it was just a damn dream. I mean, somebody got to give me some feedback here in the chat room, anything about that here. Sarah says she's dabbling in psychic stuff. Now, hold on a second there. Now, hold on a second, all right? I don't want anything going on over here now on the chat. Hey, keep it down, Sarah. How long you been doing this stuff, Sarah? Oh, a month. Hey. Take it easy on that there. Let's get a little more experience first here before you just start getting my hopes up and lying. There was some terror stuff that I'd watch on there. They talk about all this different stuff happening, and none of it. There is actually some of it that actually comes true, but it's nothing that's like. It talks about a romantic person on the ones me and my friend watch, but I don't see any progress or any human being coming towards me. They're like, oh, Libra, this water sign is coming towards you. No, nobody's coming towards me. But, it'll bring up my kid's mother or mention about my kids in there that relate to the story. Now, how do you figure that? It even predicted, my car accident that I had spoke about here on the show. It didn't necessarily say a car accident, though. It just meant you're going to have car trouble and it's going to be very expensive. You damn right. I lost $1,300 on that gig with that accident with that drug-addled woman that the cops and the stupid insurance companies still can't find. What a bunch of losers they are, guys. Josh, that's right. Yep. Josh here says it's pathetic that these people still can't get that woman after all this time. Yep, very disgusting if you ask me. Sickening to the max. So anyway, there wasn't much to the story, by the way. That was just it. There was this little girl that I had a dream of. She's make believe, she doesn't exist, and her name was Trinity Maria, and she was my daughter, Maddie's sister. So, and she had pierced ears. I'm guessing she might have been about 3 or 4. She was walking. So, and she had a little, she always wore a little dress of some sort, and she carried this little brown teddy bear with her. And I just remember she was always excited to see me in the dream, and that was about it. Tom, I agree. Vivek Ramaswamy should have been Donald Trump's VP pick, if you ask me. I mean, JD just doesn't cut it for me, brother. I much rather preferred Vivek because he carried similar energy to how Donald does, and I like that. The base liked it. Everybody was actually hoping that Vivek would get it. We all thought for the longest time that Vivek was going to get the VP spot, and then they threw JD in there. Ed, yeah. Ed feels that Matt Gaetz should have tried to push through some of the nonsense that was going on in regards to him getting the Attorney General. He feels that Matt Gaetz would really seriously open the floodgates on all the corruption going on in Whitehall or Washington. I don't know why the heck I said Whitehall. Yep, open the floodgates, right, guys? Mark knows what I'm talking about. Right, Chad? Yep. All right, guys. It is a half hour here, so it's about pushing 8:30 in the morning here on Thanksgiving Day. I greatly appreciate everybody and your support. I'm thankful to Mike Santia, my parents, my kids. Just thankful to a lot of people in general. I mean, there's a lot more people that I could say thanks to. But these are the main people that I wanted to say thanks to this year of 2024. I'll have a new list next year. And maybe it'll be in a longer list. I don't know. Or maybe it'll be a shorter list. Who knows? But I thank all of you guys here, all 106 people in the chat. Greatly appreciate your guys' support. And we're still talking about politics and the thing. Hey, guys, have your own conversation over there. Don't mind me over here. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Go over to our other platforms and subscribe, like, comment on all those things. TikTok, Facebook, X, right here on Rumble, YouTube, la. Get over to TikTok. I'm getting a lot of following over there. I greatly appreciate that support over there. So that does it. Happy Thanksgiving 2024 right here for the 8th Rumble Live. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Maybe about 10-20 minutes or so. I'm going to get over there to the live on YouTube. I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee, have that, and I'll catch you guys on YouTube. So if you want to keep this Matt on Talk Show party going, get over there to YouTube right now. I'm going to be doing a live chat over there for Thanksgiving. And, hey, we'll see you guys around. Look forward to the 9th Rumble Live very, very soon. And continue checking out the cooking TikTok videos I will post right here on the Rumble platform. Later, guys.